seen, you should really see. I feel so mad that I didn't go see them in the theater. I kept putting it off, and then it didn't happen. But the Chemical Brothers did the score, and it was just, I mean, it's incredible. It's like being at a concert and seeing a movie at the same time. But it was just, I mean, it was incredible. So anyway, when I see things like that, I think, oh my God, I want to be them. I want to be the Chemical Brothers. I would like to see a movie where it says like music by Tegan and Sara afterwards. But I don't know that I have that ability. Honestly, like we've been asked to contribute those kinds of things before, and I don't know that I feel like musically that I am that advanced that I could do that. Or I've also never written outside of my own experience, and sometimes it feels scary. I guess the closest I ever got was I wrote a song for Augustin Burroughs for his book, Wolf at the Table, which is an amazing book, and he's incredible. And I was really out of my element and felt really uncomfortable the entire time and felt so stressed out and put it off for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I like read the book like so many times, and I just was so stressed out, and I felt all this pressure, and I sat down to write him a letter, and that ended up making up the lyrics for the song. But I swore after that I would never do anything except write songs for Tegan and Sara, because it was just like such a nerve-wracking experience, which since I've done other things, so I'm okay, don't worry. But I find it really stressful, and I think it's partly to do with the fact that like I'm friends with a couple of composers and people who do score who live in Los Angeles, and they talk about the experience and it sounds awful. It's just, you're working with another artist who love, like, you know, like one of my friends is a director.
Do you really mean awful, or do you mean just like scary for you?
Like, well, I just mean like, okay, like I have a friend who's a director, and he was talking about like working with a composer and how stressful it is, because they create this massive, amazing piece of music, and then you just feel like it doesn't work. And how do you tell somebody like, that baby you just made is ugly, and I don't want it, and I don't need it. It's fine for somebody else, but it's not the baby I want, you know? And those stories make me feel so sick. I'm like, I have to know. Like, it just really stresses me out. I'm so sensitive, I don't feel like I could handle the pressure of that. I feel like if someone was like, I actually don't really like that original piece of music that you just did for me, I would be like, cool, I am going to never play music again, so I hope that you're happy. You are a jerk. So, I don't know, but Sara, do you have a desire to create a ballet or create music for something other than Tegan and Sara?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Yeah, I think I do. I think you're being hard on yourself. I think we've gotten so much better with criticism, and I think if we were given the opportunity, because we've done some collaboration work with electronic artists, and they're so much more. There's nothing subtle about working with those types of people, and they don't make subtle music, and they're not interested in subtle hooks. They're like, I remember when we were working, we did a couple of songs with this guy Morgan Page, and they're gonna come out in the new year. But I remember working with them and like, you know, like writing all these things and thinking like, damn, this is so good, and like sending it back, and like the critique was just so brief. It was like, cool chorus, everything else just just start again. Just it's not good. And I remember being like, oh my God, I worked on this for a week, like, and then I just thought, God, maybe he's right. And then you write like 5 or 6 more ideas, and then it's so good that you just think like, oh my God, I almost did it wrong. Like I would have put it out bad. I would have put out something not as good. And so I think we're learning as we get older to listen to other people and to take criticism, and some of it is actually really helpful.
I had the same experience this year. I wrote for an electronic artist, and he wrote back, not really feeling it, can we send different tracks? And I was like, I think I just don't want to do it, I quit. So, okay. We're both very different. Oh, hey.